In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to turn off Grammarly and disable the Grammarly extension. This can be really useful if you find Grammarly suggestions distracting or if you need to do some writing without its interference for a while. First, let's talk about your starting point. You can begin by opening any document or simply launching your preferred web browser. This step is important because it provides the context in which you'll be disabling the Grammarly extension. Whether you're drafting an important email or just browsing the web, the process is straightforward, so don't worry. Once you have your document or browser open, look for the Grammarly icon. This little icon is typically located at the top corner of your browser near the address bar. It's shaped like a small green circle with a white G inside. Clicking on this icon will open up a small menu that provides control over Grammarly's functionalities. You can think of it as your command center for managing the Grammarly extension. Next, in that menu, look for a power button, similar to the traditional on and off button. This button allows you to quickly and temporarily disable Grammarly. Click on this power button and a drop-down or pop-up will appear, offering you various options. To proceed, select the option that says Turn off Grammarly. This action will completely disable Grammarly for the current site you're on. It's a neat trick if you want to keep Grammarly running on other sites while turning it off for specific ones where you need a distraction-free writing environment. Alternatively, if you want to disable Grammarly more comprehensively, you can do so through your browser's extension settings. You can access this by clicking on the puzzle piece or extensions icon in your browser to reveal all installed extensions. Scroll down until you find Grammarly and click on it. Once you're in, look for a toggle switch within the extension settings. This little switch acts as the on-off button specifically for Grammarly. Flipping this toggle will disable Grammarly across all your browser activities. It's like switching off a light bulb in a room when you need a little darkness to spark creativity. There you have it. You've successfully learned how to disable Grammarly, whether temporarily for a specific website or completely via your browser settings. This is perfect when you need a break from those grammar checks or if you're writing calls for a little more freedom. Thank you for following along, and I hope you find this guide helpful. Remember, turning off Grammarly is just as easy as turning it back on. Enjoy your writing experience, and don't hesitate to revisit this guide whenever you need to step away from those grammar suggestions for a bit.